Miss Pat, we got a chocolate cocoa here, huh?
Yeah, chocolate cocoa bean. He's male. He's about 2 years old, 53 pounds, and loving being out of the kennel, and loving some affection. And I'm partial to chocolate labs. I just lost my chocolate labs cancer. And they are, folks, labs, can't say enough good things about them. They're just so even-tempered and so just smart and companionable and just everything you want in a dog. Yes, and I'm partial, I know, Coco. You even got my dog's name. There are lab lovers out there, and he's not 100% lab because he's got a little white on his chest, but boy, I'd say he's 99.9.
I sure would too.
Yep.
He's beautiful and got those pretty brown eyes to match
yes,
his coat.
and let me see if his paws are webbed. Yep.
Uh-huh.
You got webbed paws, so you'll be a good swimmer.
And he's very friendly, as labs are.
Yep, look at that. These guys out here are so starved for a little bit of human contact.
Yeah.
And a lot of human contact, right, Coco?
And it looks like he could actually use a little extra food as well.
Yes, oh yeah. He's been on his own. You can feel those ribs, but not as bad as we've seen some of them have.
What a sweet disposition.
Yes, look at that.
He's just nice and quiet. And I'll tell you, I walked him out here on his lead and he was as gentle as could be. Miss Pat, you're going to show us how well Cocoa Bean walks on his leash, huh?
Yes, he does.
He really does.
Coco, come.
Yeah, I walk him too. He's just so gentle and he responds to what you want.
And I think maybe he'd be almost, if you have young children, 5, 6, he just might be a good dog for them to have, a good first dog. You can sit around years from now and talk about, remember when Coco did this?
Coco, that's
remember
right.
when Coco did that?
Uh-huh.
And
wouldn't that be a great way to start in life?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So,
and he's just starting his too, right? I mean,
yep.
He's what, 2 years old?
2 years old. So he'd give you about good 10 years. And
oh, at least. And the good news
yes,
too.
Good news.
Heartworm negative.
Yep.
We always like that, for their sake.
Yep. Too many come through heartworm positive. That puts an extra strike against them, and they don't need any more strikes against them than what they got.
Yeah, they need loving homes. That's what they need.
So if you're a lab lover, typical lab,
Can't beat them.
Yep. You know their personalities.
Uh-huh.
And I think it'd behoove you to come down and meet Coco Bean and get to know him and take him home. And he belongs in a home. You don't belong here, do you, Coco?
Absolutely. We think you're going to love him. Please come see Coco at Nassau County Animal Services in Yulee, Florida on State Road 200, A1A, right behind the Auto Zone. Total sweetheart.
Yep.
Please come see our sweet Coco.